it is only the, what can be said? It is only the combination form of interdisciplinary or
Blended,
post-disciplinary.
yeah, blended form. Blended form, okay? It is,
Yes.
hybrid one. Hybrid, you understand, no? Hybrid.
Yes, sir. It is itself not the new one.
Yeah,
And it
new,
is
not
hybrid
new,
one.
only the way of looking, the problem differently.
Yes, sir.
Going beyond the boundary, crossing the boundary. Only
Yes,
way of, looking the things, quite, new way, from new perspective, relating to the new discipline, next discipline, let's say. So that's
yes,
what we call.
yes,
I was
sir.
talking about this dialectics, right? Dialectics. We had a lot of, discussion on dialectics. Semiosis is one element of social life. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Semiosis. Yes, you agree, no?
Yes, sir.
So,
What was the point?
semiosis, symbol,
Yes, sir.
sign. So these are, this is also one of the part of social life, along with other maybe non-semiotic elements. So you speak, that may be, non-semiotic, but you just, show the sign. That is semiosis, semiotic. This is also the part of social life. So while these elements of social life are different, they are not, disconnected each other. You cannot, try, you cannot, solve the problem disconnecting them or keeping them, in isolation, right? So you need to bring all together. Did I record here? I think I should record it. Is being recorded there? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It is recording, sir.
Very good. Yes. So my point over here is that you need to interact, you need to have a dialogues with other elements of social life as well. Okay. For example, you have a headache, one problem. So how that headache comes? You need to, connect with other, other way, other elements. Maybe you have, reaction of the, hot day, or maybe you are tired. You have worked a lot, long way, and then you have some problem. Maybe one way, another way. Maybe you are in tension. So you might have a headache. So you need to connect with other things, okay? With the symbol as well. So that is the point. I think I could make you understand. Social life is an ongoing process of discursive representation. Discursive representation. You understand that? The success of strategies for action and change depends on discoursal. Discoursal means dialogical, dialectical,
Yes.
as well as non-discoursal conditions. Okay, some elements may be interacting itself. No need to have any dialogues or interaction. Some may have, may need some interaction or interpretation. Thus, we need to analyze the strategies for change and action in relation to both discursive and non-discursive conditions in transdisciplinary research. Okay, so you need to have, a lot of dialogues. It should be dialectical. That's why it has to be connected with all elements of society, social life. So the dialectic relationship between discoursal and non-discoursal or non-discoursal elements implies two things. Look at what are these two things: knowledge and understanding of diverse elements of social life benefit from different disciplines. Or let's say, do you understand this line? If you try to understand the diverse means different elements of social life, then you can make the meaning, you can construct the knowledge, and you need to have the knowledge and understanding of these different elements of social life from different disciplines to have the good dialogues or dialectical relationship. And the next one is, as elements of social life are not discrete, elements of social life is not discrete. Nothing is separated. Nothing is in isolation. Okay, nothing is isolation. Okay, that means somewhere else it might have the relationship. Okay, one another, there may be the relationship each other. coexisted, not discrete. So disciplinary boundaries may limit the knowledge and understanding of such elements. If you only, strict, let's say, if you only, attached with one discipline alone, you cannot make meaning. It may not give you the full meaning. That's why you need to have the dialogues with other elements as well. What other elements are taking, are trying to convey. So methodology of transdisciplinary analysis, let's go to this point. Okay, so here under the methodology of transdisciplinary analysis, what you do, first you focus upon a social problem which has a semiotic aspect. Social problem, any social problem, semiotic aspects. Okay, identify the obstacles to it being tackled through the analysis of the network of practices, how this is connected as it is located within the relationship of semiosis to other elements within the particular practice concerned. Semiosis also you have to see, and the discourse or semiosis itself, including structure analysis, interactional analysis, and interdiscursive analysis. You need to have structure means linguistic analysis. Interactional, analysis means, you need to see the, connectivity within the discourse. And interdiscursive means you need to go beyond the discourse, beyond that text. You need to go to the society, okay? And consider whether the social order, in a sense, needs the problem. For example, network of practices, that means social order means one is connected with another one, okay, in society. That complex construction of society needs to be understood and identify the possible ways to pass that obstacles. What may be the solution? How we can solve that problem? From this way, being critical, we need to think. So reflect critically on the analysis. What you analyze, you need to think yourself also. You need to reflect. You need to, did I do well? Is that a good way to solve the problem? Like this way, you need to think yourself time and again. Okay, so let's go to the conclusion now. Transdisciplinary approach stands in opposition to the forms of interdisciplinary, which assemble different disciplines around particular themes and projects without any commitment to change the boundaries and relations. Okay, so transdisciplinary always tries to go beyond. You understand from this point, no? It only, like interdisciplinary, it does not only see the relationship between two or three disciplines. It goes beyond. So yes, and the study of genre, crisis, change, transformation, and access are the major objects of research in this approach. So these are the things. If you have any question, you can ask. We can have a discussion. Otherwise, we what we do? We have still time. This time we should not worry much.
Sorry, stopping the recording. We can discuss in formal way.
That's fine.